If you have Aries in your in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, or North Node placements, this prediction may resonate with you. So let's go ahead and jump right into your prediction. All of these messages are intended for self love, self healing, and self guidance. So only take what resonates and leave the rest. Be sure to check out all your other placements for a full scope or a full horoscope of your message. Okay. Let's see. Where do I want to begin? Okay, there's something that is a little bit confusing, but I feel as if this week you're going to get clear. All right, so if you have any type of experience of drawing a mental blank or not really being able to remember what you like recall certain things, so that I'm tapping into this energy of feeling confused or unsure a lot this week. And I do feel as if it's for a reason. Okay. I feel like if you have Aries in your Venus, especially, or you have Aries in a placement where it's at a detriment to yourself, you may have Aries in an area on your birth chart where it's at a detriment. Okay, like it's in a placement that isn't really exalted. It's not where it wants to be. Love this week is going to be very confusing for you, but by the end of the week, you're going to you're going to know exactly where the source of your headache is coming from. You're going to know exactly you're going to be able to decipher or discern who's for you and who's not for you. It took a long time for me to get that out, but it's all a part of it. I feel like I'm just tapped in really well into what it's going to emotionally feel like for you. Hey Melissa, cuz you do have like there is some talk, okay? If you've been kind of trying to be humble Aries because you trigger people, I'm tapped into an Aries that tends to trigger people. The things that you say, the things that you do kind of ruffles people's feathers. It kind of makes people feel like they want to cancel you, they want to like take you down, not support you and stuff like that. So you've been going through this hazing, this humbling season, if you've been dealing with situations like that, so you kind of been trying to keep a low profile, not really focusing on your fashion, not really trying to show yourself, not really trying to flaunt to people your personality, Aries. The reason why you're in that frequency is because I think that you're emotionally falling in love, or you have feelings for somebody, Aries, for somebody in your life, Aries. And it's like the more that you spend time with that person, the more you guys get closer together. That little troll inside of you with the devil card, that version of you that's hot-headed, temperamental, immature. It's like you're either dating someone or you will be dating someone that tempers your shadow, your dark side. I wouldn't even call it a shadow. Like you could just come off very cold. You can come off immature sometimes. You could come off like a tyrant. And I feel like people bring that out of you because you can tell that they are trying you to your face. So when you try an Aries or you make an Aries feel like they are stupid, or you can get over on them, or you can play with them, you or Aries, that's why Aries will curse you out really quick, or Aries will antagonize a person, and it's a part of their personality trait, because they can tend to be vengeful at times, especially if you try a Aries or you make an Aries feel as if you try to get over on them or take advantage of their generosity. It can trigger this troll inside of Aries. So I feel like lately you've been trying to redeem yourself. For a while now, you've been trying to redeem yourself. You've been trying to keep a low profile. You've been trying not to trigger people. And so you being this nice girl, this nice guy, doesn't really feel authentic to who you really are. It feels as if you're playing humble or you're playing small. And so, because you're trying to be generous or you're trying to be likable, it's putting you in a position this week where you're not quite sure of if you should these passes. There's something about people, you've been giving people a pass. You've been trying not to address commentary. You've been trying not to snap on people and let them know where the good Lord split them. Okay. But you seem to be being tested a lot this week over the next 7 days. Like people are really testing you because you have cyberbully. It says you are being bullied online, or there has been, or there has suffered what? Or they have suffered from it. So either you're being bullied online or someone else that's been bullied is trying to bully you because they hurt people, hurt people. Could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Could be other people in your industry. You have a collective of people. This could be religious people as well that are upset with you. Aries, you've made some people, you've upset some type of congregation. You've upset some type of people, and now they want to cancel you. That's what I see here. Or they want to knock you down a few notches. They want to humble you. Let's see. What is this all about? Yeah. There's somebody on social media that wants you to lose out on money. They want to knock you out of the game. They want you to sabotage yourself. They want you to feel off. They want you to feel overwhelmed. They want you to feel like your money is being fucked with. They are trying to attack you online. I can't unsee it. And so this week they're going to continue doing that. And they feel like it's working. They feel like it's working because you're trying to be nice. So when you are not cussing people out and being an asshole to people, they take you as a pushover, Aries. When you are not being bluntly honest and having no fear, like you sleep good at night and you never get off your high horse, that's when people respect you. This week, if you're trying to play nice, be likable, let people see how kind you are, how generous you are, they're going to see you as a pushover, and they're going to test you all week long. And I see you having to confront each situation like, should I say something? Should I respond or should I not respond? These people think that when you are biting your tongue and watching what you say, that whatever they're trying to do to hurt you is working. Okay, which means they're studying your personality type. They're studying your character, and they know something about your birth chart. Some of you guys, there's bullies online that have researched your birth chart, or they know a lot about you. Yeah, they know a lot about your destiny. And they know that you have to be your true authentic self and have faith that your true authentic self will align you spiritually to your soul tribe. So what you need to know this week, that you need to attract your soul tribe. In order for you to attract your soul tribe, you got to cuss people out. You got to cuss people out. You got to be on your high horse. You have to tell people where they can sit down and have several seats. If you're worried about whether or not that's going to bring you some type of karma, it's not. That's what I see here. You have to be this confident emperor, which is Aries energy, okay? You have to be you have to be in control of your shit. And there's something about you when you're in your feelings or you're in love, you tend to get off of this high horse. And when you feel like when you're in love, that's when people try you. And so you have to put on this alter ego or this facade to protect yourself against people that be trying you. And it's true. Why? Because you have intimacy here. You share a bond with someone. It could be long distance, but I'm seeing somebody like do their work at Starbucks, um, like do their homework, their work at Starbucks or something like that. Somebody could be from New York, but it feels as if somebody that has been confiding in you, someone that works with you, is also they also like you or you like them. Okay, Aries. And I feel like in order for you to talk to this person in a romantic sense, you have to sacrifice having that work or that work clientele type of dynamic. All right. Especially if you go to this person for like readings or this person comes to you for readings, there's something about there has to be a death and rebirth. And so I feel like the softer side of you is coming out because you have emotional feelings for somebody. And I think this week you're gonna really get clear on who you feel this way about. You're probably an Aries that sworn off love or thought you would never be in a relationship with the Hierophant in reverse, or you would never have feelings for someone romantically. I feel like you thought that you were going to always have like this platonic relationship with people, professional relationships, platonic relationships, friends with benefits, but never something of a real deep intimacy type of connection. And I feel like you have somebody that is going to call you, or they're going to tell you that you can call them anytime. But again, if you guys cross over into that more intimate, romantic sense, flirting sense, I do feel as if the professional side or the work side is going to be cut off, because you can't be somebody's boss and date them at the same time. That's what I'm seeing here, because I'm seeing the movie Obsession. And I think in the movie Obsession, Beyonce used to work for Idris Elba. And when they became romantic, she no longer was his assistant and she became his wife. And so he ended up hiring another assistant to do what she used to do. And that's where that obsessive cyber stalker came from as well. So you may have somebody, that dynamic may be significant for somebody, where if you stop doing business with an assistant, or this may be happening to someone that you're involved with, Aries, where you may find out that somebody's assistant is a stalker, and they're like a third party energy that watches them online, because they want to be with this person. But it feels like, Aries, either you have feelings for somebody else and a third party energy still has emotions for you and they haven't quite gotten over you. That's what I'm seeing here. So there's a secret lover, there's a secret admirer. You may be getting over somebody, but I feel like somebody you used to have an open relationship with or a friends with benefits relationship with, they're not over you and they kind of refuse to let you go emotionally. Take it how it resonates. So I do feel like somebody, if they know where you live, I think they write about your house. If they know where to find you, like where you go for social gatherings, this is someone that likes to keep tabs on you. You have someone that be spying on you. So your money is not safe. Your finances is not safe. And I feel like the reason why your finances is not safe, when you start to worry about if you're going to lose support or if you're going to lose money and stuff like that, the reason why you're worried about your finances this week is because you know that you are struggling with maintaining your persona. You're struggling with maintaining your authenticity which is how Aries you make your money. Aries, no matter wherever you have Aries in your placement in regard to your money sector, you have to be your authentic self in order to attract the money that you need, especially when it's at a detriment to yourself. So when you start to people please and when you start to say what people want to hear, they are going to try to take advantage of you, try to get over on you. You're meant to be like this asshole. In order for you to make money, you got to be an asshole. You could be a comedian with protection in reverse. Like you could be a clown. Like you have a persona. Maybe you're an entertainer, or there's something about you where it's like when you clock in or when you're at work, you're a whole nother person, but it's not really who you are on an everyday basis. It's just who you have to be for the type of work that you do, because you're dealing with a lot of people that need healing. Something about whatever you do for work, you're dealing with a lot of people that Five of Cups in reverse. If you let them walk all over you, they'll project their shitty ass energy onto you. Others of you, if you don't have firm boundaries with these people, they will try to tear down your business. They'll try to take what you love away from you. They'll try to come for your relationships. They'll try to bully you online about your... So let's say, for example, you're a really good singer, right? And you make really good music. However, the audience that you sing for accepts you, but there's a group of people that doesn't like that you are bisexual, or they don't like that you are not married, or they don't like that you are not telling them about your personal life. There's something about that being here where people watch you in a very childish way to try to, like, you become the target. Like there's a big ass bullseye on your head. And like the moment that you turn your back, Aries, these people will try to knock you down, humble you. And they'll come for, oh, we shouldn't support Aries because Aries is not married, or oh, we shouldn't support Aries because Aries is gay. There's something like that happening here. And you don't have to be any of those things, but that's the type of people that you have at work. They're very unforgiving. They don't get over things. They like to ridicule you. They feel as if you should be begging them for forgiveness, but you can see and read between the lines that the people that you're talking to are trying to project. The people that you work for, they want you to be like their bitch. Yeah, drama. And if you let them, they will break you down. And if you let them, they will avoid their responsibilities, because it just makes people feel good, Aries, when they get someone as cocky as a cardinal Aries to humble themselves. Some people get off on that. And I feel like whatever you do for work, when you get off your high horse, they be like, oh shit, let me try Aries. And then the moment that they see that Aries snap on them and Aries be telling them where they can suck it, that's when people start to be like, oh, why would you say that to me? Or Aries, you're wrong. And then you're like, well, nobody takes accountability that they poked the bear. They caused this upon themselves. All they had to do was stop fucking with you. All they had to do was leave you alone. You act out like childish Gambino. That's how I feel with this Ace of Swords. It's like, oh, you didn't have to go that far, Aries. But the truth of the matter is, you really did have to go that far because they really was trying you. So I do feel like somebody is worth the wait. Somebody is worth the wait. You are worth the wait. The right person will wait for you. Especially with all these books here, I feel like whoever your counterpart is, y'all are evolving, y'all are learning, and y'all are growing at a rapid rate. And it's important that it continues to go at this pace, because in the event that you try to rush a relationship, Aries, of any sort, you are very skittish, you or your person. But this is telling me that you become very skittish when it comes to love, if it moves too fast and if it moves too slow. It has to be a very consistent regiment, you know, so that way your red flag meter doesn't get triggered. There's something about you not being triggered this week is super important, but I do feel like your work life is going to try to trigger you, because they don't like what you're doing. They don't like what you're bringing to the industry. They don't like your new content. They don't like your new music. They don't like your performance. And these are self-righteous, entitled people that you have to chastise. I don't know how to explain it to you. That's the best way. You will be chastising a lot of people this week. Okay, so let's talk about this. Someone that loves you. You got new love coming in. I feel like somebody's going to send you a long text message or a long message. I see you having lengthy conversations this week with somebody that you have stirred romantic feelings for. I also see you drawing up paper. Some of you guys may draw up like a non-disclosure agreement, so this way you and someone can start dating or start talking. There's a lot going on. About from your experience, you've learned that it's better to cover all your bases, dot your I's, cross your T's. And I think that you're going to be pleasantly surprised that someone does want to get to know you on a more romantic sense and not just a platonic or friends with benefits type of dynamic. You're ready. You're ready to embark on this new phase, Aries. That's what I'm seeing here. It doesn't have to be a non-disclosure type of thing, but I do see you getting to know someone. Yeah, and I feel like the only hard part about this connection is there's distance here. So either y'all live in different states, countries, or something to that degree. So it's like on the bright side, y'all are talking more, but there's something about the distance, your job hours, your work schedules, where you can't talk every day or you can't see each other every day. But I mean, that's not too bad, because I see more and more conversation is coming up. You know, I do feel like you will be missing this person when y'all are not together. But you are officially this week over. You're gonna get some type of confirmation that you are officially over some type of ex person in your life. No matter what bad things are happening to them, you no longer feel guilty. You no longer feel guilty about anybody. Anybody this week that comes to Aries on some bullshit, they can get it. They gonna learn a hard lesson today about messing with you, Aries. Like, you not taking no prisoners. I see you this week like giving people reality checks. You can get it. You can get it. You can get it. They're gonna really rethink their poor choices when it comes to fucking with you. They're going to really want to make things right with you, and it feels like you're just divinely guided this week to get back to you. Something about getting back to you, who you are, who you're supposed to be, your life path, your purpose. And sometimes you are called to be that middleman person to give people a dose of a reality check or the truth. Okay? So let's get into your 7-day prediction. All right, you have, that's just your overall energy. All right, so you have the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Three of Cups, and then we have the Eight of Cups. So you're going to come across some people, like I said, talking shit about you at work. You're going to be able to hear the gossips. You're going to be able to hear a lot of negativity. I don't really see you being able to party. You may stop by somebody's party. I feel like you may stop by in between your work schedule. It feels like you are traveling or you're returning home after traveling, and it feels like wherever you went to go and travel to with the Knight of Wands, there you're going to come back to work and you're going to find out that there were people at work trying you and something like that. And I feel like you're going to use that as ammunition. Something about this week, you'll be using some type of drama situation as ammunition, as a source of inspiration to help you make more money. And I feel like humor and you talking about this stuff at work, and you really, like, you're going to let your haters be your motivators this week. You're going to let your haters help you get inspired to go into some type of beast mode and to pretty much make money off of this negativity. You're going to make some money. You may be going into the studio. It feels like I'm hearing you ain't fall off, you just ain't release your new shit. So this is giving me that same energy with like Lil Nas X, okay? That's pretty much what he does. Every time he goes and he drops a record, he's always talking about, he's always exposing the naysayers and the people that talk about them. Okay, hey Panini, people that once support them and then turn around and betray you. And instead of picking up the phone and calling them and confronting them and calling them out, he gets rich. He gets wealthy off of exposing the bullshit that he deals with in his work, in his industry. So that's kind of like what I see here for you as well with the Eight of Cups. It's like, and you're going to leave it on the track. You're going to walk away from it. You're going to leave it in your books, whatever it is that you do, and you done with it. But this is how you walk away from situations. This is how you twirl on your haters. And that's what I see. You let them be your motivators. And you're going to be doing that this week. So your major event, Tower in reverse. You're going to try to avoid a disaster, but I feel like you're meant to let this fall. You're meant to let something be exposed. You're meant to let something fall. You're meant to have an argument. There's something this week that's going to make you boil on the inside. And you're going to try really hard not to address it, to ignore it, to be the bigger person. But you're going to hear that angel and that devil on your shoulder. The angel is going to be telling you, people please. The devil is going to be telling you to drop the mic. Say what's on your mind and drop the mic. When you are faced with this choice, it's either you or them. It's either you claim your voice back, or you let the other person win. And your guidance is pretty much telling you you are not alone. So even if it means that you have to be alone or people are not going to talk to you for a while, you spoke your truth. You were divinely guided. And it's a very lonely walk. Whoever you are, your angels are acknowledging that it is very lonely at the top. Okay? But if you didn't have the cojones, Aries, to say what was on your mind, or to let the divine speak through you in such a way that is triggering, if people like you didn't exist, nobody would ever hear the truth. And that's why, it's lonely at the top. But you're meant to trigger people's cognitive dissonance. And I feel like that's what you're doing. So that's what I have for you, Aries. Sending you lots of love, wisdom, and guidance on your journey. And remember to always stay nested in love. And I'll see you next week. Bye.